July is Healthy Vision Month and a chance to raise awareness about eye health, recognize eye care professionals, and help people with visual impairment. Tom Cox with National Optical joins us for today's Aging in Place with some helpful tips on preserving our vision as we get older. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for coming in today.
My pleasure.
Yes,
Absolutely.
like everything else we discuss in the segment, as we get older, things get a little bit more difficult. We have, some more challenges. So as we get older, our vision can really start to decline significantly. We hear about the big things like cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, things like that. But there are some steps that we can take before that happens to preserve our eye health.
Sure. The big problem is people putting off their eye examination. They
Right.
feel like, well, gosh, I can see fine, what they think they can see fine.
Right.
And your vision degrades gradually as you age. And everything happens so slowly that you really don't realize you have an issue. And by the time you realize you have a problem visually, you really generally then have a problem. So annual eye exams are not an excuse to pick your pocket. It's really something.
I'm glad you said that.
It's really something that's necessary because,
Right.
All of these things, if they're caught early, can be treated and with great results. All of the things that you mentioned,
Right.
cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, all of these things can be treated and you can keep your eyesight, which is, of course, what everybody wants
It's
to do.
precious. Yeah, we want to keep that forever. And we've got a list of some other things too. You mentioned getting the eye exam every year, having an optician measure your eyewear. We were talking off camera earlier. Yes, you can get those drugstore readers for $1, but that's not really the best idea.
No, especially if you're going to be wearing a bifocal. Today's technology provides us with not only different materials to fill the prescriptions in, but a host of all different kinds of lenses that all react differently. And there is a huge difference. They all look the same to everybody.
Right,
Just a
right.
lens looks like a lens.
Sure.
But the cost, there is a huge difference. You buy an inexpensive bifocal lens, you're wearing an inexpensive bifocal lens. If they're on top of that not fitted correctly, or the frames are not fitted correctly, then you end up with issues, not being able to read properly, eye strain. Older Americans have trouble reading something as simple as dosing prescription instructions
Right.
and things
And
of that
that could be
nature.
really dangerous too if you can't read your prescription bottle.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if they're not fitted properly or you have a poor quality bifocal lens, you'll also have issues with depth perception. A good pair of no-line bifocals, top-notch, good quality lenses, you practically don't even know you're wearing a bifocal. I have them on now, and I can tell you, I don't really even know I have them on. And they're
Wow.
a good lens.
And they look very
Makes
nice.
a
I
big
would never
difference.
know that they were bifocals at all.
Yeah.
They almost look like readers. They're so clear.
Yeah, they work beautifully. And so there really is a difference. And it's crucial that all of the fitting and the adjustments and the measurements are all done by somebody who knows what they're doing. I know there's a lot of, virtual opportunities
Right.
to do that online and so on and so forth, but it's not accurate. If it is accurate, it's just by chance that it's accurate.
Because it's convenient, so a lot of folks probably think, oh, that's a great idea. I don't have to actually make an appointment to go to an optician or an eye doctor, but not a good idea.
No, not a good idea at all. In the long term, you're going to save your eyesight. You're going to perchance save yourself a lot of issues in terms of tripping, falling, not being able to enjoy reading, crafting, knitting, whatever it is you do. You're going to do it better if you have a good pair of eyeglasses and you have a regular annual checkup and eye examination to make sure that you don't have anything going on that's preventable or treatable. So, when you stop and think about it, what we spend on everything else, it's a very small price to pay in order to provide comfort for you, your eyes,
Right.
protect them, and keep you going for many, many years to
That's
come.
money well spent for sure, investment in our eyes. All right, Tom, thank you so much for coming in today. Some
my
really, really helpful information. You can read more about Healthy Vision Month online. We've got a couple of helpful links along with our website. Just look for Aging in Place on our morning page. Stay with us. We'll be right back.